The National Center for Medical Home Implementation is a cooperative agreement between the American Academy of Pediatrics and the Maternal and Child Health Bureau in the Health Resources and Services Administration. This recording will provide you with an introduction of how to navigate the website and the resources available throughout the website. After viewing this recording, you will be contacted by the National Center for Medical Home Implementation with a request to complete a short evaluation survey. To access the website, type in the URL www.medicalhomeinfo.org. The homepage features quick links to key resources from multiple National Center stakeholders, such as families, practices, and states. The homepage also features a description of the medical home approach to care and information on the latest resources and projects from the National Center. The main navigation bar across the top of the page presents the site's content framed around 5 areas: About Us, Medical Home Overview, Tools and Resources, National and State Initiatives, and Promising Practices. In the upper right-hand corner of the website, you will see an option to search the home page, view the site map, contact the National Center for Technical Assistance and Support, or view frequently asked questions about the National Center or pediatric medical home implementation. The About Us section includes an overview of the National Center, information about technical assistance and support available through the National Center, and links to current and past newsletters. The National Center publishes monthly newsletters throughout its listserv. Every other month, the newsletters focus on one emerging issue or hot topic in pediatric medical home implementation. Archives of these newsletters are available on this webpage. The Medical Home Overview section provides a definition of the pediatric medical home model of care and evidence to support its implementation. Visitors can locate information on the history of the pediatric medical home and tools to communicate about the pediatric medical home to patients, families, clinicians, and practice staff. In this section, visitors can also gain an understanding of why the pediatric medical home is important by reading information on evidence-based outcomes associated with pediatric medical home implementation. The Tools and Resources section of the website is divided into 5 main components. The Building Your Medical Home Resource Guide provides an introduction to pediatric primary care transformation. If you're interested in learning more about the resource guide, a similar recording is available for your viewing. Pediatric practices and clinicians looking to implement components of the pediatric medical home can find tools and resources in the For Practices section. Families and caregivers who are partnering with their child's pediatric practice can view the For Practices and Caregivers section to download components of a care notebook, view fact sheets and videos specifically created for families, and discover organizations promoting family-centered care and family professional partnerships. Pediatric medical home stakeholders can view current and past webinars hosted by the National Center for Medical Home Implementation in the Webinars section. Finally, a collection of 3 how-to videos is also available. These videos provide detailed instructions on how to implement team huddles, care partnership support, and family advisory groups. The National and State Initiative section provides information on state and national projects focused on advancing the pediatric medical home model, including the following: The National Initiative section includes information on medical home recognition and certification programs, federally funded medical home initiatives, and national indicators of medical home access and utilization. The All State Initiatives section of the site provides information on pediatric medical home projects, contacts, and announcements in all 50 states as well as the District of Columbia. The Medicaid and CHIP State Profiles section lists resources created in partnership with the National Academy for State Health Policy that focus on state Medicaid and Children's Health Insurance Program, also known as CHIP, demonstration projects and initiatives which are proactively advancing the medical home model in pediatric populations. Finally, the States at a Glance section of this webpage links to a comprehensive table of state Medicaid and CHIP initiatives across the country. The Promising Practices section of the website provides an opportunity to learn from innovative and promising practices in pediatric medical home implementation across the country. The National Center is currently soliciting applications for innovative and promising practices. Application information and selection criteria are available on this webpage. All pediatric medical home stakeholders, including practices, families, caregivers, states, community-based organizations, are eligible to apply. Finally, if you require technical assistance and support, do not hesitate to contact the National Center by clicking on the Contact Us link located at the top of every webpage on the site. If you wish to be added to the National Center listserv, you can also fill out the same Contact Us form. Should you have any questions about the National Center or pediatric medical home, you can visit the Frequently Asked Questions or FAQs link, which is also located at the top of every webpage throughout the website. Thank you for visiting the National Center for Medical Home Implementation website. After viewing this recording, you will be contacted by the National Center staff with a link to an evaluation survey. We encourage you to complete this short 3-question survey so that the National Center can continue to improve the quality of its resources. Thank you very much for your time and consideration.